I am glad that I was born in Pakistan, but I'm proud that I'm living in the United States of America. I just want to say, I am a big believer in miracles. I've seen it. There was a 10-year-old boy. There was a family brought back to our church. It was about midnight or something. The whole elders and deacons of the church, they prayed for that boy. With no breathing, no nothing. The boy opened his eyes. I can't. I don't know how this is possible. There has to be something. There has to be something supernatural that is controlling it. When I accepted Christ, I said, Jesus, I'm tired of my sins. I'm tired of my blunders. And I want to accept you. Today, change me or I don't want to live. Change me. Flip my life. Make me a new person, or I don't want to change. I don't want to live. I started shivering. I started crying, and I could just feel that those goosebumps in my arm. And I was like, and I cried, but I never cried that much, and I cried so much. I don't know why. How much he suffered. I want to read 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 23. Are they servants of Christ? I am more. I have worked much harder, been in prison more frequently, been flogged more severely, and been exposed to death again and again. 5 times I received from the Jews the 40 lashes minus 1. 3 times I've been beaten with rods. Once I was pelted with stones. 3 times I was shipwrecked. I spent a night and a day in an open sea. I have been constantly unmoved. I have been in danger from the rivers, in danger from the bandits, in danger from the fellow Jews, in danger from the Gentiles, in danger in the city, and in danger in the country, and in danger at the sea. What is this? Why is Paul telling us constantly that he has faced hardship? Christianity is not a garden that you're just walking and grabbing a fruit and it's like, oh, life is great. You know, I'm just going to go to heaven. It's a thin road. There are hardships. There is struggle. If you go to an emergency room and you see that monitor, when there's someone, there's a line, zigzag line, telling you that you're living, you're alive, right? So life is not about joy. It's not constant. If it's constant, we are dead. Physically, mentally, spiritually. Stagnant life, there is no use for stagnant life. We need to grow. We need to work hard. There's joy, sadness. Happiness, sadness. Grief, joy. Day and night. That is how God made this world. That is how our emotions are. That is how we feel. That is how we sort of go through in our life. But there was this one thing I just want to talk about, because we live in a society, we live in this world which is all bubbled up. We don't want to get out of our comfort zone. We don't want to get out of our bubble, because you know what? The next person might be offended. I have a friend, and he just texted me this one time. He was like, I'm so sad and I'm so stressed out. I'm like, what happened? Yeah, a friend of mine didn't talk to me, so I'm offended and I just want to be sad alone. I'm like, yeah, do that. And Paul was getting his head chopped off. I'm not saying that we can ignore. I'm just saying we have to compare what was happening and what is happening. We are so out of the road. We have to be on the road and run. Run towards Him. Run towards Christ. When I was touring with my grandfather to different crusades and meetings, this one time my grandfather asked me that there's a family, they invited him to a dinner, I grew up in a family that I saw a lot of blessings. He was like a celebrity pastor, so when I was going to somebody's like, oh, grandson of Pastor Zeke, oh, nice to meet you. So I felt honor, privilege, okay, that kind of thing. It was about to change. So I went to this house, and when we reached there, it was not even a house. It was just a small place, and it was a poor family. And so we came in, and I saw that no chairs, no nothing. Plates are bad, spoons are not, food on the table, spoons are not clean. And I was like, you know what? I told my grandfather and he I'm like, I'm not hungry. I'm not feeling hungry. And he was like, okay. And he was eating with his hand, the rice and everything. And when we got back in the car, I don't know, that family probably saved for like 2 or 3 months just to have that stuff on the table. I respect that so much. When I went to the car, he was like, can I tell you something? I'm like, sure. He was like, when I was your age, I didn't have anything to eat. And my mother was like, I have this piece of bread, you can eat this right now and later on. I didn't have anything to eat. I used to go to bed just like that. And you are living in a life, you are living a blessed life. God has blessed you so much. Don't take it for granted. Humble yourself. Lower down yourself. The more you humble yourself, the more God is going to lift you up to the top. It was a training. It was a process into my heart, and it sort of worked. And I was like, God, I'm sorry if I was so judgmental. And I was like, oh, this is because they're a poor family, and the plates are not cleaned, the spoons are not cleaned, so I'm just not going to eat. The Christianity then and the Christianity now. You have to connect it. You have to go back in the path. So I just have one more thing to tell you guys. I know life is hard. We make friends, we are offended, something bad happens to us, there's some hardships, we face, sometimes we are sad and we face some stuff in school. But you know what? Go on with your life. Make sure you get good education, your activities. Add Jesus to it. Once you add this one recipe to whatever you are doing, it will make your life close to perfect. Because we cannot be perfect, we're not God. We can be close to it. As a human, we commit sin. As a human, we lie, we cheat. We are dishonest. If we are not, then we are angels of God. Even angel commits sin. Lucifer. So there you go. Only God. Please, make a decision in your life. Think about it. That all the goals you can achieve, and you don't achieve the salvation. What are those goals going to do in your life? This is why I put my all goals, put Christ on top of them. And it is success. To the end. He's Alpha and Omega. He knows you. Deep down, he knows your heart. What is your purpose? Each one of you right now, I'm seeing all the faces right now. Each one of you has a purpose in your life. What we just need to do is find it, achieve it. You need to think about it. Prayer is the most important tool, most important weapon in this world. Because of prayer, my mom is alive. Because of prayer, I'm here and alive. Because of prayer, my life is going to the direction that will lead to Christ. It is really important. I confess every day. Every day. I'm like, God, please forgive me. I've done this and I've done this and I've done that. Please forgive me. I'm human. Some people think that once we are saved, everything's great. But you know what? Once you get the salvation, life is tougher. Because you're tempted more. You're tempted more by Satan. Oh, he's saved, I'm just going to bug him. And we tend to commit more sins. That time, my grandfather once told me, the span of temptation is only 4 seconds. Just 4 seconds. The temptation lasts for 4 to 5 seconds. When you get through that 4 or 5 seconds, you're done with it. It can never come back. So believe in yourself. Have a strong will. Pray. Read Bible. What I do is I read a lot of verses time to time. I have an application on my cell phone. I tell God, I'm not a perfect person. I am not. I commit sin. I sometimes have this negative feeling in my heart. But you know what? When I bow down and I kneel down, it goes away. Because He's looking after me. He's not going to leave me. May you all have good, successful lives, but make sure you add Christ to it, because it's going to be meaningless without Christ. Let's not be chocolate Christian people. Let me tell you why I said that. A chocolate needed to be eaten right away or put in the fridge. Otherwise, we're like, oh, it's going to melt. Our faith shouldn't be like that. Oh, danger has come. Oh, I'm just going to fall down. No. You fall down, you get up. The more you fall down, the more you get up. Believe in yourself. Believe in Christ, because He believes in each and of you. I'm really privileged to speak to all of you, and I'm really honored from the depth of my heart that I've been given this opportunity to talk to you guys. Once, one person asked me, what are the 3 things that you want to wish for? I'm like, okay. 1, to be a better Christian. 2, to be a better Christian. 3, to be a better Christian. Our success, goals, achievements, life, desires, comes with it. Be faithful to Christ, and He will be faithful to you. Thank you so much. God bless you all.